Yo, what is up, guys? Savage Boy 23 back with another video. Today I'm going to give you guys my NBA recap and my NBA day-to-day predictions. Can you guys please like, subscribe, comment down below, tell me what your guys' favorite team is, and tell me what team do you think will bring the NBA championship home. Okay, that being said, let's go. I am not going to be talking about anything spectacular about the NFL. I haven't heard anything new. If I'm correct, there's still some moves going around right now, if I'm not mistaken. But we gotta wait and see of what's gonna happen in the NFL. But let's get into the NBA. Now, Kevin Durant versus Damian Lillard. Now, people might ask, why are you saying Damian Lillard? Giannis did not play. He's not like the last scratch like he did against the Flippers. He was a scratch before the hour of the tip-off, which I'm glad. That is what I wanted in the NBA. Not a late scratch right when the game literally tips off in like 30 minutes, 15 minutes. It needs to be perfect, just like that. Because the last time the Flippers and the Bucks played, Giannis was scratched out. Because I said before the game even started, or before I made my prediction, right when I finished my video, I said Giannis is not playing. I said this was going to be easy for the Bucks, but instead it was hard work. But I'm glad the Bucks got that win that day. But Giannis was a scratch here, but he wasn't a late scratch. He was just like an hour tip scratch. You know what I mean? But to be honest, I'm mad, but not as mad as like last time I was. So yeah, he didn't play in this game. Dame Adala stepped up. But the main person I want to say that did this game, and I really think he did the best, and people don't give him props, but I'm going to give it to him. His name is Bobby Portis on the Milwaukee Bucks. This man did not miss in the first quarter. This man shot a 3, shot a 2, shot another 3. Hey, man, Bobby Portis, man, congratulations, bro. 31 points. Amazing. He's like, if Giannis ain't playing, I'm going to have to step up for this team. And this man, too, Damian Lillard, stepped up in a huge way, too. I can't take the grant of Dame Adala. Like, Dame Adala did hit the work, too. But the main person that did it was Bobby Portis. Bobby Portis was the player in that game. He should be the player of this game. So, man, Bobby Portis, bro. Kevin Durant, Devin Booker, Bradley the Bum Beal could not stop this man from missing. And people might say, was this a fun game? This was an absolute blast of a game. I am glad this was on ABC on Sunday afternoon games. This was an amazing game. Like, when you have these two games, I want people to appreciate basketball on a Sunday afternoon. Because not a lot of people watch basketball. Not a lot of people tune into basketball games. Not a lot of people go to basketballs. But when you see the witness of Damian Lillard, Bobby Portis, Kevin Durant, Devin Booker, Bradley the Bum Beal, all on the floor right there, not a lot of people will tune into the game because they know the Phoenix Suns are not a good team and they might not make it all the way. And to be honest, when I said Giannis is not playing in this game, and again, same thing happened to me before, same thing is going to happen in this game. Damian Lillard. Giannis was the last scratch in this game too, which I'm not mad. As soon as I uploaded my video, late scratch. It's like, all right, whatever. I'm not going to restart my video. I'll talk about it tomorrow. And to be honest, I was like, I hope this is not a win for the Phoenix Suns because I want them to lose. I really do. Because I'm kind of curious of what they're going to do. Because a lot of people in the NBA world are saying the Phoenix Suns have a hard schedule in the NBA. They say they might fall into the play-in. Wow. That's how desperate you guys are. Now, the only team that I think the Phoenix Suns can beat are the 76ers on this big road trip for them. Because apparently they're having like a long road trip. And they're having a hard schedule. One of the, I can think the second hardest, if I'm correct. That's what I heard and that's what I saw. But the Phoenix Buns lost a game, so that's good. Kevin Durant, bro, I request you to get a trade, bro. Because this team can't go nowhere to save them seasons, you know? You got played out by Bobby Portis, a bench player. Now, I'm not going to sit here and say a bench player is not talented at all. But Bobby Portis, bro, this man keeps proving every single day. He needs to be a starter. He absolutely needs to be a starter. Now, I know that's going to mess up the Bucks rotations starting fives, but to be honest, I would take the chance. Because Bobby Portis, what he did last night, I will never forget it. Bobby Portis, thank you for winning this game. This was an amazing, fun game. Even if the Bucks lost this game, which I'm glad they didn't, it would still be a fun game. Now, I want everybody to say Bobby Portis was the man of this game. Bobby Portis was the player of this game. Damian Lillard too, but Damian Lillard was going in that second half, you know? Bobby Portis was that first and second. Dame Adala was starting fourth. So, yeah. And no Giannis. And if I'm correct, I saw this little stat of when Giannis is on the floor, I think he's 0-5, if I'm correct, or 5-0. And then when Lillard's on the floor, like they're what, 1-5 or 0-5, something like that, or 5-0, something like that. Maybe I'm wrong about those. Maybe I'm right. I don't know. You guys tell me in the comments. But to be honest, man, this game was a blast. I would not take this game granted at all. This was a best Sunday afternoon game. So, fun game. Devin Booker, Bradley the Beal, they got a long road ahead of them. It's very good games in the Eastern Conference and the Western Conference. So, we're going to see where they end up. And I want you guys to tell me in the comments, where do you think the Phoenix Buns are going to sit in the Western Conference? Do you think they will go into the playoffs or fall all the way down to the play-in? So maybe the Warriors take the Phoenix Buns spot. Maybe the Lakers take the Phoenix Buns spot. Maybe it'll be Lakers versus Phoenix Buns. Maybe Warriors versus Phoenix Buns. We don't know. It's to determine. I can't wait. I'm excited. And I said it before, everybody's going to tune in because this is like a movie. We don't know what's going to happen. We don't know where the NBA teams in the Western Conference are going to sit. And just the Western Conference, the East is good. The East is not that bad as the West. The West is so jam-packed. So, y'all got to sit down, watch it, and see what team's going to come out of the West in the playoffs. Not play-in, playoffs. So you guys tell me in the comments. But other than that, this game was great. Thank you, Bobby Portis. Thank you, Dame Adala. This was a great game. So let's move on. Alright. Now this game here. Hemi Buckets versus Cade Cunningham. Now I didn't watch this game. Didn't see the highlight of this game. This game did not look interesting to me. All I can tell you guys is, and Miami Heat fans, why do you win by 3? Like, I'm just I'm gentle. Like, I'm curious. Like, I want to know, because a Detroit team is a team that barely gets any wins. Like, they're a phenomenal team. Don't get me wrong. They're phenomenal fan bases. To be honest, they have every season a letdown for them. Now, did I see them going out here and winning against Miami Heat? Absolutely. Absolutely. I did not expect Miami Heat winning by 3 points. I didn't expect that. I thought it was going to be a blowout, like I said yesterday. This was going to be a blowout, but no, I was wrong. And there was a video going viral that I saw about Cade Cunningham shooting the 3, and apparently, if I'm correct, his foot was on the line. Apparently, they're saying that his foot was behind the line or on the line, or the ball came out right when the clock ended. I don't know. You guys have to tell me in the comments. I did not see this game. Did not see the highlight of this game. Bam Bam Himmy buckets. You guys keep proving me every single day, every single night when I watch you guys. Well, I don't watch you guys that much. But to be honest, you guys prove to me that you guys can't go to the NBA Finals. You are proving to me like that. Now, this might be a season. I'm not going to lie with you guys. This might be a season for Miami Heat. Probably. I'm not going to say no. I'm going to say probably not making it to the NBA Finals this season. I really think that. Because they're going out here beating a Detroit Pistons team by 3 points. 104 to 100. Now, it's 104 to 104. Now, I'm not going to sit here and bash the Miami Heat. I'm really not. Because they've been going through ups and some downs on their season. Their season is a roller coaster. Literally, if you guys want to talk about a team that has a roller coaster season, is the Miami Heat. They cannot figure out what is going on with their games. Now, I don't know if Himmy Buckets is really that depressed that he's losing games, or Bam Bam is just too tired of Himmy Buckets at this point. I don't know. That's just what I think, and that's what I'm going to say. But other than that, this game here, I did not tune into it, didn't see the highlights, so I can't speak on my full thoughts and opinions, you know? So, yeah. Other than that, this game here was boring. Yeah. Oh my gosh. Alright, now, Nikola Jokic, Chicken McNuggets versus Luka and Kyrie Irving. Dallas Mavericks. This game here was probably the first game yesterday, the best one. Now, I know you guys are talking about the Bucks. I thought you said the Bucks and the Phoenix Suns. Yeah, I lied about that. This game was the best one. Patrick Mahomes was at this game. You know how the Cavs had Travis Kelce and Jason Kelce, and they won that game a few days ago, whatever you want to say? Patrick Mahomes was at this game, and Patrick Mahomes is not going back to Kansas City Chiefs with an L. And what did this man do? Kyrie Irving shot a 2-pointer to win the game. Now, I'm not going to sit here and get mad. This was a great game. I'm not going to sit here and say I'm mad. This was a great loss for me. I'm happy. Kyrie Irving must have a clutch shot in this game. He had a good look. He didn't get fouled. He didn't mess up. He just got the ball dribbled, went into the paint. He's like, I got it. Shoots it. And it's all history. All history. Luka Doncic played his heart out in this game. He did amazing. Nikola Jokic was not doing Nikola Jokic things on the court. You see, why can't everybody have this kind of Nikola Jokic every single night? Why? When Nikola Jokic plays against the Los Angeles Lakers, goes out there and dominates. When he plays against the Miami Heat, he dominates. When he plays against the Bucks, dominates. When he plays against the Celtics, dominates. When the Mavericks are in town, or he goes when the Mavericks are playing, and he doesn't dominate. Why can't we have this kind of Nikola Jokic every single night? And the most important player that I want to give a shout out to, Jamal Murray. Jamal Murray. This man shot a clutch 3-pointer. And you know what? The Mavs didn't retaliate. They came back and shot a 3 also. Now, I honestly forgot because the game was so good. I forgot who shot that 3. But Jamal Murray shot that clutch 3. I'm not mad. I am not disappointed. This was a great game. Great loss. I'm happy of this loss, to be honest. I know a lot of people are not happy of losses, but you got to deal with it. This was a great loss. I like this loss. Now, am I going to go back and watch this game? Maybe. I might as well because this was a great game. Sunday afternoon. Now, I'm not going to sit here and speculate that the Mavs are going to come in here because Patrick Mahomes was going to come out here and win. And if I'm correct, the Chicken McNuggets were down by 10, if I'm correct. I don't know. But they were down by 10, and they somehow in some way managed to tie the game up. Now, if that is not a clutch team, then tell me what team is clutch. Well, let me remind everybody in the NBA. If I'm correct, tell me. The Chicken McNuggets were down by 10 points. If I'm correct, right? They came back and tied it up. The score was 80 to 97. Maybe 75 to 85. And all of my friends were saying, oh, it's game over. Game over. Around in the fourth quarter minutes. They're saying it's game over. And I was like, nope. Jamal Murray, Caldwell Pope, Nikola Jokic, they're going to cook something up. They're going to cook something up. And boy, they did not cook it up around in the minute mark. Jamal Murray shot that clutch three. Then the Mavs came back and shot a clutch three. Kyrie Irving took that mid fade. Now, of course, this game's got to go to Kyrie. None other than Kyrie. Yeah, sure, Luka did amazing. Luka did phenomenal. Kyrie made that clutch shot. If that was Luka, then I would give it to Luka. But Luka didn't do that clutch shot. It was Kyrie Irving. Now, Kyrie is a spectacular player. Fun player to watch. He's got some very good handles on a basketball court. A very good three-pointer. Very good, two-pointer. Clutch two-pointer player. If I was on the court with this man and we had like a second like that to win the game, I will not shoot a three. I will give it to Kyrie. And hopefully Kyrie makes it. This is what I like about the NBA. Because when a player makes a spectacular shot out of nowhere, the whole NBA arena just goes crazy, goes bonkers. And I like that. It's fun. No matter what team you are. The Spurs, the Chicken McNuggets, Dallas, Celtics, Wizards, Lakers, Brooklyn Nets. It don't matter. Because that's what I like about the NBA. Same as the NFL. But the NBA is fun. Because you got players like Kyrie Irving, a great handle player on the court, with a clutch 2-point fadeaway shot. Now tell me this man does not have... Oh, man. Do I think the Mavs are going to be good in the playoffs? Oh, man, if Kyrie Irving shows up and shows out. Because we all seen what Kyrie's done in the playoffs. So, it all depends on Kyrie Irving and Luka Doncic of what they're going to do. If they're going to do damage in the Western Conference, let them do damage in the Western Conference. Because I'm okay with it if they do damage in the Western Conference. Now, I'm not going to sit here and say they're going to go all the way. I would love for Kyrie and Luka to go all the way. Can they match up with the Celtics? That's a better question. They can pretty much match up against the Chicken McNuggets. We saw it last night. Now we're all not gonna sit here and say the Chicken McNuggets got lucky because Patrick Mahomes was on the court or in the game or not in the game on the sidelines. I know every Chicken McNuggets fans are gonna say that, and I have friends telling me right now that are telling me the Chicken McNuggets are going to win the NBA Finals. They're going to be back-to-back seasons. Now, to be honest, I thought about that. I really did. But what they did last night, and if you're not going to get that kind of Nikola Jokic every single night, then I don't see you guys winning it. Tell me what Nikola Jokic did last night. Because I didn't look at his points. I didn't look at his stats in this game. He didn't look like the Nikola Jokic that I see dominating. He wasn't the Nikola Jokic doing the fadeaway shots. He wasn't the Nikola Jokic that I saw going inside the paint. It looked like the Nikola Jokic walking around, didn't care about a single thing. That's the Nikola Jokic I saw. Maybe he wanted to go back to his home country. He didn't want to be at this game. He looked so bored in this game. Now, I don't know how many points he put up. I don't know what his stats was in this game. But I really think Nikola Jokic will do a huge bounce back in the next. Now, Ty Lue and the Chicken McNuggets coach. Both of the two coaches, the Flippers coach and the Chicken McNuggets coach, they're basically the same coaches. Not a lot of people are talking about them. The reason why I say they're the same is when a team wins or when a team goes up by 5, they call a timeout. Every 5 minutes, they call a timeout. If one team wins, they call a timeout. If a team loses, they're going to keep on playing the game. This is what I think the NBA needs to improve. They need to, and I know this is going to sound kind of very, very petty, very kind of slick of what I'm about to say. But to be honest, the NBA needs to look into timeouts. If a team is getting hot, don't call a timeout. Don't. It is annoying. Because why do you go to timeouts every single minute? Like, if the Lakers are on a breaking moment, let them start missing. They're gonna get out of the funk. They're gonna do it. Because I don't know how many times I saw the head coach for the Chicken McNuggets call a timeout every single minute when the Dallas Mavericks were on the run. Now, I don't know if the NBA needs to look into this or all these other NBA teams need to look into the Flippers or the Chicken McNuggets for doing that call. The Lakers need to especially do that. If a team is going on a hot streak, call a timeout. Call a timeout. Do it. Because look how many times the Flippers have called a timeout and they always get on a hot streak or they go back down being terrible. Look how many times the Chicken McNuggets have been on a hot streak and the team doesn't call them for a timeout. Nobody calls a timeout unless it's up by 20 or 30. And that's what I don't like. The NBA needs to look into timeouts. I know people are going to be like, what are you talking about like that? Tell me how many timeouts did the coach called for the Chicken McNuggets, and tell me how many timeouts did the Flippers head coach call a timeout for the games? Come on, please, somebody tell me in the comments, because I'm telling you right now, I don't know if it's you guys. It don't matter if you are at the game or you're watching it on live TV. I don't care. I don't like timeouts. I don't like timeouts. I don't care if you're not getting a commercial. I don't care if you're watching it in person. I don't like timeouts. It's annoying, and timeouts it's not fun. It's, to be honest, I know everyone's gonna say you need timeouts. I just think that timeouts is just annoying because coaches call timeouts every 5 minutes. Every 5 minutes, the game doesn't start until another coach call a timeout. That's what I think. So I think Adam Silver needs to look into that. And Adam Silver, you need to tell these coaches to not call a timeout every 5 minutes or every 2 minutes if a team gets on a hot streak. That's just my thoughts and my preference. But other than that, this game was phenomenal. Kyrie Irving was the man of this player. Luka Doncic, phenomenal, great player on this court. Best player in this game. But other than that, this game here was phenomenal. So let's move on. Alright, I didn't watch this game, didn't see the highlight of this game, but I will say this though, loud and clear. I saw what happened. I saw the names. Now, Adam Silver, I'm not going to talk about it. I'm not going to speak on my behalf of it. But I think those two players are going to get a fine because if nobody's talking about it, or if everyone's talking about it and everybody knows what I'm talking about, there's two players in particular that have two last names. That is, I'm not going to get into the whole discussion about it, but they have two weird last names, and they're taking photos acting like they don't know what's wrong. That is a huge problem. In my opinion, I don't think that the NBA should tolerate that. I think those two players do need to get a fine, maybe a suspension out there too, because that is not acceptable. The way they're holding their jersey up, smiling, acting like nothing's going on. I really think that is really not offensive. I'm not going to say it is offensive, not offensive, but I really don't think that's appropriate to show on live TV or just in general. You're giving your jersey to a fan. I'm just going to speak that right now on my behalf because that is not acceptable. I don't see, and they're young. They have a lot of talent to play. Imagine they got suspended for that. Like out of the NBA for that. All because of one little thing, a jersey. That's all they do. I don't like it. I think Adam Silver might do something to those players, like give him a fine, maybe give him a suspension. I really do want them to get a suspension and a fine at the same time, but Adam Silver is gonna, cook up something for them. But that's what I say, and that's what I think. I know a lot of people are gonna ask me, or probably people are gonna talk to me in person about it. I'm just gonna say that loud and clear. I don't like it. I don't accept that. Those players are smiling, acting like nothing's happening. That is not acceptable. I don't want to prove to that. I don't even know who even approved to them to even have that jersey swap in the first place. They should have looked at the last names before they did it. Regardless if it's a last name or a first name, I don't care. They should not approve that. But other than that, this game here, did not tune into it, didn't see the highlights. Now, I'm not going to, talk about the game here and there, because I didn't see the game, didn't see the highlights, so I can't, speak on my take and my thoughts, so, yeah. But other than that, I feel like the game was boring. I really do that. I really do. Alright, let's talk about this game here. Alright, now, Tatum, Celtics versus Kyle Kuzma in the Wizards. Now, I saw this game, I watched this game for a little bit, for a split second, right when the NBA finished. The Celtics were going bonkers. The Celtics were going on threes. The Celtics were doing every single little thing to blow out the Wizards. Now, who was the man of this player? I don't know because to be honest, I didn't watch the full game. I can't speak on my behalf of this game because I didn't watch it fully. I'll probably say Jason Tatum, maybe somebody else. Dinkus Pinkus, I don't know if he played in this game because every single game he goes out with an injury that we don't know about. But to be honest, this game was not fun. It wasn't pretty. The Wizards went out here and actually got blown out by the Celtics. The Celtics, man, a lot of people are saying the Celtics are legit. Then I have another side that's saying the Celtics do this all the time, constantly, and they just choke in the playoffs. I mean, to be honest, man, if you have one player that plays his heart out every single night, Jrue Holiday, and just Jrue Holiday, then I think they're going to win it. If Jrue Holiday does what he does like he did for the Bucks, I really do think that Jrue Holiday can get them out of the funk and actually win them a ring. So, I do have faith in Jrue Holiday. Jason Tatum, too, don't get me wrong, but I know a lot of people are saying Jason Tatum is like a fluke in the playoffs. He just likes to choke in the playoffs, but regular seasons, they like to show up and show out. But to be honest, if Jrue Holiday can actually show up and show out and doesn't choke, then I really think that Jrue Holiday can actually get the Celtics to an 18th ring and an 18th banner. So, we'll see what they will do. Other than that, this game was not fun, not pretty. If I'm a Wizards fan, I feel bad. I might as well just crawl up into my room. Won't show my face until next season because you guys got exploded, blown out in the first half by threes. If I'm correct, tell me if I'm wrong or not. If the game is so down bad in the first and second, in the third, you did not have your starters in. Is this like a second game that the Celtics had their starters in? Not their starters, their bench role players? Man, I can't remember the last time the Celtics blown out a team. The Flippers? I mean, all the time they blow. They blow out the Flippers all the time. But the Phoenix Buns? I thought it was the Phoenix Buns one time. Nah, I don't think it was the Celtics. Or the Bucks, my bad, the Bucks. I don't know. But other than that, man, I don't know when's the last time I saw the Celtics bring out their bench players in the third quarter. I don't even know if Jason Tatum even played in the third. Forget about the fourth. I don't know about the third. I didn't tune into the game. Celtics fan, you guys can tell me down in the comments, did your star players play in the third? Because I saw how bad it was. It was in the first and second. And if I'm correct, wasn't this in Washington? And the most part is, don't you guys hate it when there's like no noise inside of an arena when your team's getting blown out by that bad? I mean, to be honest, if I was a fan base and I got tickets to this game, I'll probably just give it to my subscribers, because to be honest, I would not go to this game. But other than that, this game was boring. It wasn't fun. It wasn't pretty. So, yeah. All right. Mikal Bridges, Brooklyn Nets versus Victor and the Spurs. I went for the Brooklyn Nets. I lost in this game. Am I mad? No. Did I tune into the game? Nope. Not at all. Didn't watch the highlight. Didn't watch recap. You guys let Victor put 33 points on your guys' head. Wow. You guys are really that desperate. You see what I mean about the Brooklyn Nets? They went to overtime, and they somehow in some way managed to lose this game. Both of these teams are not going into the play-in. By far the playoffs. So, to sit here and say both of these teams don't have a future. Maybe the Spurs. The Spurs actually do. They have a lot to look for because of Victor. But other than that, this game wasn't pretty, wasn't fun. Didn't watch the highlight, didn't watch the recap. I'm just disappointed how you guys let Victor put 33 points on your guys' head. You guys are really that. Oh my God. Wow, man. This game was boring. Alright. NBA Nightcap. The best game of the night. One of the best games of the night. Third best game of the night. First game had to go to the Dallas game. Second game would have to go with the Bucks Phoenix Buns. And the third one, Hawks versus Clippers. Don't you love it? It's a great day. It was a great day last night. Great day today. Did what I had to do. Making a video. And all of a sudden, I'm talking about the Flippers losing. Don't you guys love it when the Flippers lose? It feels like you're in paradise when they lose, right? Anyways, let's stop my talking. Let's get into this. I did not watch this game, didn't see the highlights. I thought it was boring. I thought it was trash. I said it to DeJounte Murray, Quick Capella, No Ice Trey. I said they're gonna go out here and get blown out in the game. And boy was I wrong. I'm happy I was wrong. DeJounte Murray really pulled out in this game. My bad for me to say his name 3 times. I'm just really excited. But anyways, he went out here, physically, handily, beat the Flippers with Honey Bun on the floor, Russell Westbrook out, the Claw playing, and PG-13. Now, regardless if they came off of the back-to-back or not, a great loss is a great day. Has anybody heard that? Probably not. Probably did. But to be honest, the Hawks did an amazing job. I didn't watch this game, didn't see the highlights. This is just a great day when the Flippers lose. You guys know how much I hate this team? I can't stand them. For some reason, every time I say the Flippers, I get like a little flick. Just to get mad. I don't know why. Even when I look at the team, there's some urge to just say something annoying about this team. You guys know how much I hate the Flippers. If you are a Lakers fan, just Lakers fan, you know how much you hate the Flippers. Now, I know what people are going to say. Why are you competing with the Flippers? Like, why do you hate the Flippers so much? Like, they're nowhere near you. You have 17 championships. If anything, you should be worried about the Celtics. Yeah, I know. But watching the owner for the Flippers sitting on the sidelines, winning games, it just irritates me. But when I see this man sitting there depressed, with his hands folded, his leg across, it just makes me happy. I love it. It's amazing. I love it. It is an amazing thing. And when the Flippers move into their, Lakers home court again, it's going to be worse for them next season. They're not going to win, and it's going to be a curse for them to move into that game. They are going to lose games, hopefully. I'm not going to sit here and say they are, because we all know how the Flippers do when they are down by big leads. But other than that, didn't watch this game, didn't see the highlights. So yeah. We are going to move on to the NBA recap. If you guys can, please like, subscribe, comment down below. Tell me what your guys' favorite team is, and tell me what team you think will bring the NBA home. Alright? Now, some teams are coming off a back-to-back, like the Celtics and the Atlanta Hawks. And the Heat. Now, these games here today are really fun. I might tune into all of them. I'm not even going to lie with you. Donovan Mitchell versus Tyrese Halliburton. Now, I will try to tune into this game. This will be a great game. Not of me ever watching basketball saying that. Of me making my videos, me saying that. This will be a great game. You got one team, kind of bounce back from their loss. They did it last time, the Cleveland Cavaliers, and a Pacers team that is basically they're ups and downs. But I'm going to be taking Donovan Mitchell, Darius Garland, Cleveland Cavaliers to bounce back in this game. I really do think they're going to win this game, and it'll be a great game for them. So, yeah. Give me the Cleveland Cavaliers in this game. This game here, the Celtics are coming off a back-to-back. Detroit Pistons. Now, the Celtics to play two terrible teams on a back-to-back. This is really not even a game. This is basically a practice scrimmage. Now, if the Celtics actually win, let's say they're up by, 45 points. I'm just going to say a number, and hopefully it's not true. If the Celtics are up by 45 points in the third, right when the third starts, might as well just stop the game and just give the Celtics the win. Give them the W. Because this team right now in the regular season, you can't beat them. You cannot beat them unless you give them the Denver Nuggets. Maybe the Bucks. But other than that, the Celtics are just unbeaten in the regular season. I'm not going to sit here and say it's going to be an easy game, because remember what happened last time when the Celtics lost to a Detroit team? Almost. The score was almost a blowout. The score was 38-53. Let's all not forget that. The Celtics were down by that kind of lead against the Detroit Pistons last time. And I don't know if that was on a back-to-back or just a regular day. But right here will not be a fun game. I will not be tuning into this game. Won't be watching the recap. Imagine I make the video tomorrow, and then all of a sudden I see Detroit Pistons just winning. But other than that, this game here will not be fun. Hopefully I'm right. But I'll be taking Jason Tatum, Jaylen Brown, and the Celtics to win this game. So, yeah. Alright, now we got this game here. This game here will be fun. The Miami Heat, Hemi Buckets, Bam Adebayo versus Tyrese Maxey in this game. Joel Embiid is out for a few more games, is what I've been hearing. Hemi Buckets better go off. I know I said that yesterday, and apparently they won by 3. Do I see Miami Heat coming out here and winning against the 76ers team that has been struggling lately since Joel Embiid has been out? I really think Miami Heat's going to struggle. I am not going to sit here and say no. They are going to go out here physically, handily struggle in this game. Now, do I have faith in Miami to win a game? No. No, I don't. No. I would love for them to win, but I don't have faith in them to even pull out the game. Hey, maybe I'm wrong later today. Maybe they'll be up by, say, 20. We don't know though. But 76ers on the side, they do got Tyrese Maxey, a lot of great players on that player. But and Kelly Oubre, man, he likes to go against really good teams. So we're gonna see what they do. I'll be tuning into this game. Hopefully, we'll see. But most likely, I think I will. But I'll be taking Hemi Buckets and Bam Adebayo in the Miami Heat to win against Tyrese Maxey and Kelly Oubre. Now, I'm not gonna sit here and say the Miami Heat's gonna get an easy win, but they should. They literally should, because they don't got Joel Embiid on the floor. But it's really hard to determine for these Heat, because they like to go up and down. They almost lost to a Wizards team. So what makes you think they're not going to lose to a 76ers team? Hey, but if I'm wrong, I'm wrong. I'll be happy if I'm wrong, to be honest. So, yeah. All right. DeAndre Ayton, Portland versus DeMar DeRozan and the Bulls. I will not be watching this game. I will not be watching the recap of this game. This game right here, I probably won't be watching it. Gonna make this short. Gonna make it fast. I'll be taking DeMar DeRozan and Alex Caruso and the Bulls to be DeAndre Ayton and the Portland Trail Blazers. Hopefully the Bulls do go out here and win, because they need to get 2 more wins to catch up their losing streak. If they lose this game, I would be really depressed. I would be really depressed. Because it looks like they should beat the Portland Trail Blazers. They should get closer into their losing streak. But we're going to have to wait and see of what they're going to do. So, alright, this one right here. Minnesota Timberwolves, Anthony Edwards versus Jordan Clarkson and Jazz. Now, this game here, I'm not going to sit here and say it's going to be easy. I'm not going to sit here and say it's boring. This game here might be really, really interesting for the Minnesota Timberwolves. And the reason why I say that, they have been struggling without Karl Anthony Towns. Now, do I see Ant-Man going out here shooting like Michael Jordan? I would love to. But I don't know what's going to happen in this game. I might tune into this game too. I know I said I might tune into all these games, but now that I figured out there's a lot of more other games out here, so I'm going to be taking Minnesota Timberwolves. I'm going to be taking Anthony Edwards and the Minnesota Timberwolves to win this game. Alright, this game here. The New York Knicks, Jalen Brunson versus Steph Chef Warriors. This game here is actually a crucial game for the Golden State Warriors. If the Warriors go out here and lose this game, it is not looking good for them. They still got a lot more games, but it's not looking good for them. But I'm not going to sit here and say the Warriors got lucky against the Los Angeles Lakers. The Knicks played a very good game against the Sacramento Kings. But this will be a very contested game for the Golden State Warriors and the New York Knicks. Does Jalen Brunson go out here physically, mentally beat Steph Chef Klay Thompson? I'll be tuning into this game, because this is very likely going to be a close game between the Lakers. Between the Warriors and the Knicks. But I'm going to be taking Jalen Brunson in the New York Knicks to win this game. This is very close for the Warriors, and this is very close for the Los Angeles Lakers. Whatever team wins tonight or whatever team loses tonight, it is going to crush either team. This is very close for the Western Conference playoff spot, closer and closer. One team and one team not. One team is trying to get back into the picture. One team is trying to get past the picture where one team is sitting at. But again, I'll be taking Jalen Brunson in the New York Knicks game. This will be a very close game. So, yeah. Okay. No Ja Morant Grizzlies versus Sacramento Kings, De'Aaron Fox. Now, this is going to be a very light work game. I will not be tuning into this game. I will not be watching a highlight of this game. I'll be taking Sacramento Kings, De'Aaron Fox, to go out here and win, hopefully, by the Sacramento Kings. Or by the Memphis Grizzlies. No Ja Morant. Maybe Jaren Jackson Jr. So we'll see what they will do in this game. But other than that, it'll not be a pretty game. Alright. This is the same game that I said earlier. This is a very close game. Anthony Davis, Los Angeles Lakers versus DeJounte Murray and the Hawks. Now, Anthony Davis is a game decision. In my opinion, I really think he will play. But I might be wrong on that. Why doesn't Anthony Davis, if he keeps getting hit in the eye, why doesn't he wear glasses like other players do? You know, or wear goggles. Glasses, my bad, not goggles, glasses. Like one player does in the NBA. I forgot what his name was and what team he plays. But I'll look at it, maybe. But other than that, Anthony Davis, if you're going to go out here and play, please wear glasses, bro, so you don't get hit in the eye. Do I really think that AD will play in this game? I really do think he will. Quick Capella, I don't think he's going to stand a chance against Anthony Davis. I really do think that's going to be a light work for Anthony Davis if Anthony Davis does play. Now, if the Lakers win this game, they will be sitting in 9th. If both teams win today, it is going to be a very, very, very interesting thing later tonight. Hopefully everybody's hoping that the Warriors do win, and hopefully Lakers do win. I know Warrior fans are hoping Lakers lose. Laker fans are hoping Warriors lose. We all have to wait and see. I know Warrior fans are saying right now, oh, they're playing against the Hawks. Doesn't everybody know that the Hawks beat the Flippers? So does that mean that just because the Flippers suck doesn't mean the Hawks are really good? We all know that the Flippers suck. So, I'm not going to sit here and say this is easy work. I really do think the Lakers will beat the Hawks. But to be honest, the reason why I'm saying it's easy work, I really do think that Anthony Davis can take Quick Capella. I know he can't take Monta Sabonis. I know he can't take Joel Embiid. I know he can't take Nikola Jokic, but I really do think he can take DeJounte Murray and Quick Capella. I really do think he can. Because if Ice Trae was playing in this game, this would be a way different story. This would be a way different story, way different timeline for these Los Angeles Lakers. They will have a game. But to be honest, I really do think the Lakers will get a huge bounce back in this game. Now, I know what you guys are saying. The way that you're saying it, you're going to say it's light work. No, I'm not saying it's light work. I really do think the Lakers will get a huge bounce back in this game. I really do think the Lakers will go out here, shoot threes. I really do think that D'Lo will come out here, do his normal thing, and then third quarter, the Lakers are just going to shut them out. Probably put their starters in for a little bit, and in the fourth, just run away with it. But again, the Hawks, we can't say they're easy. We can't say they suck. They do have some game in them. Just because they beat the Los Angeles Flippers doesn't mean they're going to get an excuse and a pass. We all know that the Flippers suck. I just said it. But to be honest, Quick Capella, DeJounte Murray, Ice Trae, they still got something over there in Atlanta. So we'll see what they do. But I'll be taking Anthony Davis, Los Angeles Lakers. If Anthony Davis somehow in some way is a late scratch in this game, do I think the Lakers are going to pull it out? I honestly think they still will. I still do think they will pull it out. But again, if the Lakers do lose this game, it is bad. If Anthony Davis does not somehow in some way play this game and they lose, then it's even a harder game, even a harder match for the Los Angeles Lakers. So, yeah. But if AD does not play, I'm still taking Anthony Davis and the Los Angeles Lakers. So, yeah. But guys, that is it. My NBA recap and predictions. You guys tell me in the comments of what teams you guys are going for and tell me what teams you think will win today. That being said, guys, I'm going to head out. Thanks for watching. See you guys in the next video. Peace out.